This is Gail Kovac for Gresham Barlow School District, Summer School, High School Credit Recovery, Algebra 1B, and Learning Target number 14. I can simplify expressions using the negative property of exponents. Last lesson here, and in this case, what we're going to try and do is rewrite these expressions that happen to have a negative exponent so that they no longer have a negative exponent. We would like just positive exponents. And these negative exponents essentially mean inverse or inverted, multiplicatively speaking. So inverting something turns it from multiplication into division, or it turns division into multiplication. You're doing the inverse operation. So here I've got some stuff that is to the -1 power. Normally it means to multiply by all this, but now it's saying I want to divide by all of this. So we show division with a fraction bar. Boom. There it is. It wasn't there before, but you remember you can put anything to the power of 1, and there you go. So it now wants me to take this and show that it is division instead. So I am going to take this and put it in the division part of the fraction. I'm going to take all of this and put it down here, and that will turn it into a positive exponent. So now I'm going to have the 4xy to the power of +1. If this moves downstairs, then the exponent will switch from a negative to a positive. Now, what is left upstairs when there is nothing left? Well, it's not 0. That is our additive identity. We're looking for our multiplicative identity, which is 1. Anything times 1 is itself. And this I can clean up a little bit. Anything to the power of 1 is just itself. You're multiplying that to itself once. So if you like, you can write this as 1 over 4xy. There was a 4xy in the top. Now that negative exponent says to put it at the bottom, and you're going to have it just one time in the bottom. Here it is, just one time in the bottom. And we have inverted our expression here. Let's try it now for this one. Now in this case, there's only one piece of this that has the exponent of -4. You may think the 3 is included, but it is not. It would be if it had a parentheses around it, like all this stuff here. But in this case, the 3 has its own exponent. It is not being grouped with the m with the parentheses, and its exponent is a +1. If you don't see it, it's a +1. So, in fact, it is only the m to the -4th power. This is the only one that needs to get moved. This is multiply by 3 and divide by m 4 times. So this is what's going to move downstairs instead. Everything else remains as it is. Upstairs, we still have a 3. And in the denominator, I've got an m to the 3rd power. That is not going to move because it already has a positive exponent. We're just trying to rewrite these so the negatives are gone. And now that m to the 4th power is going to come downstairs now, and it's going to be now a positive exponent. This is a correct answer. However, it can be simplified a little bit further. Remember, with the product property of exponents, m times 3 means m times m times m. M times 4 means m times m times m times m. How many m's are we multiplying all together? That would be 3 plus 4, which is 7. So you can rewrite this as 3 over m to the power of 7. There was only 3 m's downstairs, but 4 of them wanted to move down in the bottom instead. So negative property of exponents just means that that component of your ratio, of your fraction, wants to move to the other side. You are inverting it from multiplication or division, or if the negative exponent happens to be down here, you would move that component up instead. The negative piece just wants to move to the other side, so that division would become multiplication instead. That negative means invert or switch it.